Welcome back to another episode of In the End There's Always a Disney God. Today we're going to be discussing the Doctor Strange trailer, which was released, I believe, I forgot what day it was released on. But before we even get into this topic, make sure you guys already know what to do. Subscribe to this podcast. Y'all already know. Check out DisneyGuide.com or DisneyGuide.tk. It doesn't matter. Both websites are by me. So, and yeah, let's get into today's episode. So today we're mainly going to be discussing what to expect in this movie. Now everybody knows that all the Marvel shows that which was um how do I say this? So everybody knows in the beginning of Phase 4, when you guys know who Kevin Feige is, the president of he's the president of Marvel. When he first introduced Phase 4, we all know those three main TV shows, which really gets us into, well, I would say the main two. The main two Disney Plus series, which were what's the name of it? It was WandaVision and Loki. Those were the two main TV shows that really kind of set us up. But Loki in specific really set us up for the multiverse, which is why Loki is going to be in this movie. I don't know if you remember in the Loki series, He Who Remains basically is the person who was behind the Time Variance Authority, created the TVA to basically keep the to prevent the multiverse from branching out. He created the TVA to prevent the multiverse from branching out, and if it did, what would happen? It would cause a multiversal war, which was why the Variance Authority was created in the first place, which was the whole purpose of it. Now, of course, everyone in there thought it was just a tribe. It was something made by King the Conqueror, which in theory, I'm not going to say that this is, because King the Conqueror is most likely the upcoming villain for Avengers 5. King the Conqueror is this all-powerful time person. He's all about time powers, but he's not really powerful. He's more so of an inventor. He doesn't really have powers. He's like basically, and he has like advanced technology. I'll say it like that. Have you guys ever played Lego superheroes? Okay, don't judge me. Do not judge me. But I've played Lego superheroes, and if you played the game, King the Conqueror was in it. He basically created this. His plan was to get all the universes, all the seven realms, and have them put into one in the game. That was his goal. He was creating this huge machine that drew power from those realities and sucked them into our main universe. Now, I know this is a lot to understand, but I'm going to try to break it down for you guys. So if you've seen Thor, you know that there are seven realms. Let me first search it up. Because I don't remember. So let me see. What are the seven realms? There are seven realms. Um, in Thor. What are the seven realms in Thor? There's Alfheim, Asgard, the home of the Asgardians, Vanaheim, Jotunheim, which is the home of the Frost Giants. No, well, really the giants. Vanaheim is home of the Vanir. Midgard, home of which is our reality, our realm. Midgard is where Earth and all the other planets are. Um, Nidavellir, home of the dwarves. Swarvelheim, home of the dark elves, and Niflheim. And then there's Helheim. Helheim is basically a place where people are banished to after they die, and their souls are it's basically like lost souls wandering. If you play God of War, you'll know what Helheim is. Or let me see, what is let me just give y'all a clear definition. Is Helheim. What is Helheim? So in Norse mythology, Hell is an afterlife location. It is ruled over by the same. It is ruled over by a being of the same name, Hell. And it so it says varying descriptions of hell are given, and various figures are described as being buried with items that will facilitate their journey to hell after death. Um. So Helheim literally means the house of hell, basically. So there are many realms. So let's search up this. Does Kang bring all realities in one? We're gonna let me see. Um. Okay, so in addition to his time, so Kang is a time traveling ship. I actually forgot about that. But in addition to his time traveling ship, Kang the Conqueror's powers and abilities are facilitated by plethora of futuristic armor and weapons. Kang's battle armor gives them the strength and reflexes to go toe to toe with Marvel's heaviest hitters, like Hulk, for example, or probably someone even powerful, more powerful than him. But the whole purpose is that if you guys remember in Loki, when Miss Loki, I'm gonna call her Miss Loki or Lady Loki, when she killed He Who Remains. If you remember, the multiverse started to branch out because of that. So I don't know if you guys know how physics works or the laws of uh um quantum physics, but when a certain path isn't fulfilled as it's predetermined to be, it causes other possibilities to break out. That's probably that's probably the easiest and simplest way I can describe it. So I'm going to say it again. For example, if something does not go as it's predetermined to go, it causes other possible outcomes to happen or branch out, just like it did when she killed He Who Remains. So because He Who Remains wasn't supposed to die, it caused other possible outcomes and branches of realities to break out, meaning other possible scenarios of how the situation could have went. Because I don't know if you've heard of I don't know if there's a saying for this. I heard of it. But there's all I forgot how it goes, but it's something around the it's somewhere around it saying there's always another way or something like that. But there's not always one possible way. And I think that's what they've been trying to hide, especially the Time Variance Authority, that there can only be one universe, even though there is supposed to be like that. But in a way it isn't, because some of the things that happen for it to stay the same is very it's just it's wrong the way that it's been designed. Like for example, when they found out that there was a duplicate Loki, when Loki zipped out of there before the with the space stone, that wasn't supposed to happen. But if he wouldn't have done it, he would have died, because that was his destiny. You know, his destiny was death. But that's why the system isn't set up right. It's evil, yes. Of course, it's sad because it's past Loki, but it's like at the same time it's wrong because he's affecting the universe. You get what I'm saying? So I know it's a lot to understand, which is why the universe is branching out. At the end, Loki started freaking out because to what's his name? I forgot his name because it's been a while since I've seen the show. But he was freaking out to um what is his name? Mobius. He was freaking out to Mobius, saying that the branches the multiverse is branching out like crazy, and it was going crazy, which is what leads up to Doctor Strange. Now, somebody awesome create, I don't know if you've seen it, but someone linked WandaVision, when WandaVision turned into the Scarlet Witch, exactly to the moment that Kang was like, hold on, I feel something. Whatever he said something around when he said something around the saying of something's happening. They linked it so perfectly, and that's probably why he said it though. Um because Wanda's um her becoming the Scarlet Witch was a Nexus event. If you don't know what a Nexus event means, it means something that isn't supposed to happen. It's off. It's something that shouldn't have happened. And her becoming the Scarlet Witch, I guess wasn't supposed to happen, but it eventually did, probably because of the possibility that she's probably going to become evil. You know, a lot of people have been saying that theory that with her having all this power, that she probably might end up being, you know, the biggest villain, because they said that too in the possibility of Doctor Strange, because if you remember, she heard her kids calling out to her, so she probably might do something stupid and try to get her kids back, whatever she does with her powers, but it's probably gonna make her turn evil. Well, we don't know. It's a possibility. I don't know for sure. I definitely can't wait for the movie to come out, because I'm gonna be all up into it. Um, but that's a possibility that could happen. I'm not gonna say for sure that it's going to happen, but it's definitely a possibility. I'll definitely say that it's definitely a possibility that it could happen, but we definitely don't know for sure. I'll say that for a fact. I know I don't know for sure, but I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. It definitely, like I said, it definitely depends on. Um, it's all gonna play out in the movie, but it's obvious that it's going to be it's obvious that it's going to be something around the possibility of the multiverse, obviously, because Kevin Feige has been setting this up for the longest. It's been so long. He been talking about this phase 4 crap. Um, so it's definitely most likely gonna happen, and I can't wait to see it, because I'm gonna be the first one in the movie theaters. I can't wait. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Make sure you guys already know what to do. Subscribe to this podcast. Follow it, whatever the sign says, so you can get updated when any new episode premiere. I just want to thank you guys for listening in. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Once again, make sure to check out DisneyGuy.com. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, bye bye, guys.